Yes.
Looks like we are live, baby.
Not until we know where we're supposed to be sitting.
You're saying you're sitting all right. You're sitting all right.
We're not live yet, are we?
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Honey, we can't be live yet. You gotta make sure you're over here where I can see you.
I'll be fine. That'd be good.
Sit.
Huh?
Sit down.
Sit down. You're live. You need to talk to somebody. Why do you want me to sit down? Oh, goodness. Where were you going?
I gotta get my glasses.
Oh, me. All right.
Are you really live?
Yes, we're live. I told you we're live.
Does anybody know we're live?
I don't know. I don't even see it on our little thing here, so. Let me see.
Well, I lost my glasses.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, we'll be with it here in a minute. We're trying to get started here. Hi, Banjo. We'll be with it here in a minute. We're trying to get started here. Hi, Banjo.
Can you call it up on there?
I don't know where's the remote at. Well, you know what? I didn't know it. There it is, right there.
I gotta go get my glasses.
Hey, we're trying to figure this out, man. All right. For whatever reason, this is not showing that we are live. For whatever reason, this is not showing.
I think you have to go to the live.
That's what I don't see where it's at. That's what I don't see. Oh, you going to sit down? No, that's not it.
All right, here. Let me see if I can do it. Live.
Where?
Go right down there. Go down.
It's showing everybody else's live. Trying to figure it out, y'all.
Yeah, I don't.
There it is.
You got it?
Yep.
All right.
There it is. Yep. All right, we need to turn the volume down on them because it's just going to keep echoing. It's just like, remember when we went to Facebook Live that time? What are you doing?
Trying to get it a little. I don't know what I'm doing.
It was fine the way it was.
Okay.
All
How's
right.
that? Does that look all right?
Sure, I thought it looked fine before, but
All right.
That'll work.
I guess we need this clicker. I wish it was not so. I wish it was like further up, not so down on us.
Okay, so all right. So can you keep up with?
Yes, I can try. So hi y'all.
So Banjo was watching. He said hello.
Hey Banjo. My almost favorite cousin.
What do you mean your almost favorite cousin?
He's just so mean to me.
So yeah, this is really unexpected, y'all. We was not planning on doing this at all.
No, we're just basically trying to figure it all out because we've never gone live here before. We've gone live on TikTok. Well, I take that lie back. We went live once, but we didn't really know what we were doing, and we still don't know what we're doing. But we figured we might as well go ahead and try it because we've been saying we wanted to do it for how long now?
I know, forever, ever. We was gonna have like our 1,000 subscriber celebration and all that stuff too, but didn't. There's VA Fun Seekers. Hello.
Hey y'all, hey Cindy, David, Carly, how are y'all? I know y'all had a blast. I'm looking at the computer. I should be looking up here. I know y'all had a blast in Panama City. I can't wait to get caught up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, we just kind of we have been wanting to go live forever, but we decided we was going to now because normally we was putting up 2 videos per week, and that is really dropped off. And it's not because we don't have content to share. It's just that I'll let you tell kind of the background, the story behind this, right? So
What's the background?
because you wanted to discuss the van seekers and all that. Oh, not the van seekers. Look. Yes, on our way home. Yeah, I'm reading comments.
So y'all are on your way home. Well, safe travels. Be careful. We're so excited y'all are here.
Yeah.
So the reason for the live is because we've been saying we were going to go live forever, but here lately, see, we were putting out, like he said, at least 2 videos a week. And then when we got back from vacation, and then we went and did the palooza at the campsite with all the bands, y'all. I can't wait to at least. We still don't know how many videos we're gonna get out of that. Probably just 2.
It just depends on how we break it down as far as the bands and stuff.
But it was such a good time. But just it's been kind of chaotic with just busy, and then my mother decided to gift us some property. So when she did that, we decided to go on with plans that we've always wanted to do with building a barn dough. So that's what we've been doing. We've been working on it. Charlie's been redrawing and redrawing plans because I keep changing my mind on what I want.
Yeah. So, and we've, scheduled meetings with contractors and stuff like that. We didn't know if we was going to try to be our own GC, and it didn't work out. That was going to be beneficial for us to try to do that. So we have been meeting with other contractors and getting quotes on a turnkey.
Thank you, Cindy. We're excited. We're very excited.
Yeah.
We've never built a home before, so it's all new to us. And I'm already a nervous wreck. I'm already starting to be in panic mode, which is just what I do anyway.
Yep. So anyway, we've been meeting with the contractors and stuff. We met with another one this morning.
So it makes 4.
4, yeah.
So I think that's going to be the last one.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know though. Every quote has come down. So should we keep going or not press on?
Nah, I think we probably ought to count our blessings, stick with what we got. This last one came recommended, so I think that it is promising.
Yeah.
So I think he's supposed to give us his final quote this week sometime, and then we ought to be able to begin the process, getting all the finances together and figuring it all out, how it's all going to work. So
yeah, so we've been popping up little shorts here and there. Don't think that's all we're going to do, because it's not. I mean, just because we've been a little bit busy with everything else going on. but we are going to record the process. We've already got the someone's already scheduled to do our land clearing. He's just waiting on us to give him the go ahead, and he's all for being YouTube or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to record that. The whole process. Every contractor that we've spoken with, we let them know that we do have a YouTube channel, and we ask them if it would be okay to record and bring you guys along with us during this process. And everybody said yes. They were more than willing to do it. So, with that being said, we have been just throwing up shorts, and then we still have a few. Do we have any? Well, we have one from Florida that we might. I think they're all. We've got all those done, right?
No, I think there might be one more that we need to do, and I think it's like an overall from our trip to Panama City.
Yeah.
So, in Panama City Beach.
And it'll just touch on everything that we did. It'll be like an overall bits and pieces of everything we did.
Yeah.
Because we did each individual one, the restaurants and things like that. So this will just be kind of a glimpse into our trip at Panama City Beach. So I think that's going to be harder to piece together. So we'll probably get the Palooza ones up first, maybe.
I don't know. That one's going to be difficult to piece together too, the way it's broken up. So
the first one coming is going to be a restaurant review because we hadn't done one since
Florida.
Well, since June. Yeah, the early part of June when we got back from the Palooza. So we did a restaurant today, and we did a review on it. So that one will be coming first because it'll be short, quick, and easy.
Yeah. And it was delicious too. So.
And all of you guys out there, Cindy, and all of y'all that do all the editing and videos, you know what we're talking about. So y'all been busy. Y'all have been busy this summer.
Yeah.
They've been putting them out like left and right.
No, I know. And then
traveling.
Now it's school time.
Oh, I know. Carly's got to go back to school, but I think she likes school. Seems like she's pretty.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I get tongue tied and forget words. But anyway, even Carter and our youngest grandson, he's 4. He starts 4 pre this year, and he kept saying he didn't want to go. Well, they had to do testing the other day just to kind of see where he's at, and his daddy was taking him, so he was so excited for his dad to take him on the first day of school, is what he said. And he tested very well. He tested above average, and he did really well. So, and then Carter is 11, and he's our brainiac. I think Ian's following in his footsteps, though. Yeah. But Carter's starting a new journey with braces. He just got braces, the beginning of braces on his. Yeah. Carly got hers off. Carter's got his on.
Yeah. So, but anyway, that's the kind of the process that we've been going through, trying to get this.
It does take a lot of time to edit, for sure.
It sure does.
And some people don't understand that, but unless you do it, and Charlie is our editor because I can do the shorts. My brain span, my thought process, my ADD, I can't stay focused. It would take me twice as long to do a long video, and then I question myself. It's like, should I put this there or take this out? I don't know what to take out and what not to take out. If it was up to me, it would all be left in pretty much. So he is the long video editor, and then with his job and his hours, it's a lot on him. So I really need to try to focus more.
But anyway, I know we at one time we was going to go live, and we was kind of going to give the story, concerning how we came up with our name and all of that stuff. And do you want to do that now, or do you want to do that some other time?
We might do that some other time when we put out a notice, because we didn't even notify anybody because we didn't know how this was going to go. So we just decided to do it.
Yeah.
We've gone live a couple times on TikTok because it was just easy and we just did it. So then we decided, okay, YouTube can't be much harder. We just got to figure it out. Yeah. The first time we did it, we had the camera set up backwards. I still don't like this setup. There's too much air, so I got to figure out how to cut all that down. But
I don't know.
I don't either. We'll figure it out at some point. But yeah, this was a last minute spur of the moment. Let's just go live. Okay. So that's why we're here. or that's how we got here anyway.
Yeah.
So, but the next time we do go live, we'll put it out in advance. I think you guys usually put it out, what, several days to a week in advance, maybe? Is that right? Um, Let me know on that because we don't really know how far out in advance to put it. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, like you said, this is a learning experience for us.
Yeah. Big time.
But yeah, we can put out a notification and stuff like that. And I think next time that'd be a good idea to kind of talk about our names and how we come up with it, and
Yeah.
all that stuff and how we came about even doing the YouTube videos and stuff. So
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good one.
It's fun doing it though, man. I'll tell you.
Usually 3 to 5 days.
3 to 5. Okay. I was thinking 3-ish to a week, so that was about right.
Yeah.
All right. So we need to do that next time.
Yeah, so we can do that.
But it's fun.
But I'm also excited that you guys went to Panama City.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to see if y'all hit any of the places that we hit up to. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, we or if they hit something we didn't that we got to try next year.
That's true.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's true. Yep.
I want to know what y'all found that we didn't know about.
Yep.
Because there's always, we go every year. We either go to Destin or Panama, and I want to go to some different places in Florida. But I'm not one that is a big rider. I don't do well in the car. For Panama City is about as long as I want to go. So, but I do want to try some other places. So as long as they're not too much further than Panama City, I can do it. And I really don't know if I want to fly. I'm kind of afraid to. It's been so many years since I flew. But
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I hate flying anyway, just because of the pressure when you're landing and all that stuff. So they've
that
done.
didn't spur the moment too. Well, y'all do good. I mean, I love to watch y'all's lives and stuff. I've got to catch up on all y'all's videos. I haven't done every night. I say I'm gonna go upstairs and curl up in the bed and catch up on all the videos because he's working. I'm just here. Well, then I'll piddle down here till the middle of the night. I'll go upstairs, climb in the bed. Then I remember something that I didn't do downstairs, so I come back downstairs, do that, go back up there. I'll do that several times before I ever get settled down. And then finally, I'm just like, by the time I get started watching one, I want to make sure I can comment back, if that makes sense. I want to make sure I can make a comment. So I like to watch them when I'm alert. I don't know. It's just time frame. It's just not been working out. So, but I will get caught up.
So we didn't go fishing because they didn't have a 7 a.m. time. Yeah, what time was it? 9 to 2? I think it's what we did. We did the 5-hour trip,
I think
right?
so.
I think it's 9 to 2. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
So how long
It
was
was
y'all's
hard.
drive to PCB? It's about 8.5 hours. Yeah.
How about y'all's? How long was y'all's? Did it say on here?
I'd say theirs is probably a little bit longer.
I can't read anything without these things, so I keep throwing them back on. Yeah, I'd say theirs is longer.
I would think so.
But I tell you what,
13
hours. Ooh, yeah, I don't know how well I would do in the car for that long.
You'd be fine.
You think?
With me driving?
No. No.
You-
Y'all ought to
you'd
see
be
me
fine.
with him driving. I can't even sleep because if I try to sleep, when I look up, it's like he's going off the road. And I'm just like over here going, what are you doing? And then I scare him. So it's not I'm not a good passenger, am I?
Mm-mm. On Monday, David has to drive to northern Kentucky for work.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Up towards Louisville, or north of Louisville or Lexington, around that area. Because that's right up by Cincinnati, right?
You know your directions more than I do.
Yep. Yeah, it's nice being able to go on vacay and hit Panama City, and then that knowing you got to go back to work.
Yeah, that vacation and then going back to work.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't work anymore, and I watch the grandkids take care of them back and forth to school. This year I got two of them going to school, two different schools. So we'll see how that goes. It should be okay. But and then daddy back and forth to the doctors and groceries and stuff like that. But when you're working, you really look forward to that vacation. You know, you just can't wait for it to get here. And then when you're not working, it's not as exciting, I guess. It is, but it's not. It's a different kind of exciting.
Well, I mean, you basically you work all year for that
Yeah.
week or two that you get to be able to just go and chill
Yeah.
out and stuff.
True.
So, but yeah, that's exciting.
They haven't told him yet about 12-hour day. Wow.
Mm.
Okay. Well, good luck and be careful. I don't know how excited you are about going back to work.
Well, for sure though, if y'all, I remember y'all commenting something on Patty's. For sure though, if y'all ever come out this way, man, holler at us because we would love to meet y'all.
Yeah, I think that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I think, Brace Yourself just did a collab with Faith Food and Fun
Yeah, sure did.
in Gatlinburg over the 4th of July.
Yeah.
So I've got to get caught up on those videos too. I think I've watched one. I think I've watched one of them. But we would love to do a collab with anybody, everybody. It don't matter.
Yeah. So we was thinking about going out towards Gatlinburg maybe this fall, if we can, and
Saw that too.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that they call us, what they say about us? They said that we're,
Remind them of an older version of them.
yes, they said that, yeah, an older version of them, which that's funny because we had already said they reminded us of a younger version of us,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Sorry, y'all keep seeing me look down. I'm looking down at trying to keep up with comments and stuff. So.
You know, I know you talk about, I know it would be fun, but I told Charlie, I said, you know, because I guess everybody has their own unique way of filming and doing their own thing. So I just wondered how that would all work out, you know, because I don't know, I'm shy sometimes. I mean, you might not know it, but sometimes I'm shy. So I wonder how does that, I mean, I guess I don't know. I just think it'd be fun.
It would be fun.
I'm weird, y'all. But
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're constantly trying to learn and all that stuff.
yeah. Today we were going around and oh my gosh, do y'all ever get embarrassed doing this when you're in a restaurant with people looking at you and stuff like that? Of course, I don't know if y'all just carry a phone or what. We've got our little gimbal, so of course everybody's looking at us because we got our little gimbal going around and everything. And so today I was doing the gimbal and it kept messing up and going and all wonky on me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I just want to hurry up and get this done.
Yeah, I think it's time to invest in a new gimbal.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. We use the phone.
Okay, so yeah, I think it would be neat to see how other people do it, just because all we know is what we do. Like, we'll take the phone off. I take it off more than he does, so I can get right up in his face, sort of, and all over the food. And the gimbal, it keeps us steady walking, I guess you'd say.
Right, and that's
And
basically
then
all
going
it
around
does.
the room with it. But yeah, I think maybe the phone would be less attention on us, maybe.
Well, it may be, but I don't know. But I mean, there's been times too where having that gimbal and people are like, okay, what is that and why do you have it, kind of thing. So it's
Yeah.
it's kind of we've gained a couple subscribers
Yeah, that's true.
Just because of us holding the gimbal and them being curious as to what it was.
Yeah.
So.
And then, are y'all vlogging? Are y'all YouTubers? Or y'all, and stuff
Right.
like that. It's like, yeah.
So David used a grip in the phone.
A grip? I don't know what that is. What is a grip in the phone?
Like just a handle or something. The phone. Is it something the phone fits in? And you just hold it. Hold a handle or.
Yeah, it has gotten subscribers.
Yeah.
Y'all are just moving on up. I mean, it's kind of neat to watch how everybody, when we first started watching, and then to watch everybody's pages grow,
yeah.
subscribers grow. That's pretty cool. It's like, yay, look at them go, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it's awesome.
And Cindy, I love the fact that you have said on your lives before that you don't mind bringing in people and sharing because there's enough. I think the comment you made was there's enough content for everybody or something to that effect. And that's how we feel. We want to share. We're not in a competition with anybody. We feel like there's enough out there, and you guys have your followers, and they're not going to leave. But it seems like sometimes some YouTubers seem like it is a competition. I don't know. A couple of times, not anybody it's not anybody we follow, but I don't know. It's just sometimes it seems like they think it is a competition or whatever, but I don't think so. I think we can help each other and we can all grow together. Because
I think that's what the collabs are good for.
Yeah. But it's just like Derek with NC Memory Makers. He has, Charlie had some questions, and Derek was very open and helped him with some questions and things like that. And I just think that's cool.
Yeah.
I just love, it's like a big community, maybe, family.
Yeah. I mean, you want to see other people succeed,
Yeah.
So.
And we learn from other people too. We love to watch you guys. You guys, we can't seem to get it down pat to where our videos are shorter. This one should be shorter, but I guess we just, or me, I don't know, talk too much.
I can't find a place to cut it.
That's what he tells me. He said, you gotta learn where to stop talking so I can cut. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
I'm like, I cut it. I'm like, well, they might want to hear this. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
It's like a pistol grip,
Yeah.
is what he calls it. Plus, it's fun when you have the same subscribers. Yeah, it is fun when you have the same subscribers. I agree with that. Some people do act like it's a competition. We try to get them shorter. Yeah, well, y'all do a good job. Y'all do a really good job with it because people tend to watch them, I think. A lot of times, I mean, once I get started on something, I think it's part of my ADD. Once I start on something, I can't turn it off. He'll be flipping through the channels, and if I catch a glimpse of something, it's like, why'd you turn that? Once I start on something, I'm there until it's done. But some people aren't like that. Some people don't want to sit there and watch. You know what I'm saying? So you guys do such a good job at keeping it, I think, just the right amount of time, honestly.
Well, so we can't figure it out though, because we have 30-minute videos, we have an hour videos, and then we've had a few that we've put up that have been just 10 minutes. If we put up a 10-minute video, guaranteed people are going to watch for at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
But if we put up a 30-minute video, they're liable to watch 10 minutes. I mean, it's like, well, because we were thinking, well, if we cut our video time down and we make it short, maybe people will watch like the whole video. No, doesn't work that way.
I appreciate that, Cindy. She said if we ever have anything that we need to have a question about, just let them know. We appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the live, this was our biggest, well, I'd say biggest, not our biggest, because like you said, we're still trying to learn how to cut them back and stuff like that. But I think if I just shut up, that would help that issue.
Oh, I don't know.
I ain't right.
I don't know, but it's just like you said, it's just the whole thing's just a learning experience. Continue.
Yeah.
So we do try to do 12 to 15 minutes per video.
Yeah, theirs are like good because I can go through y'all's and bam, bam, bam. That's why I said I've got to sit down and just get caught up because I've been trying to watch them. I think there's a few that I watched that I forgot to comment on, and then but I always try to comment. Sometimes I'll have to stop it so that I remember what I'm wanting to comment about.
Yeah.
And I did. I think that I commented on Rays on the Road. I'm pretty sure the comment I put on theirs was, I know it was because Stacy said that. She said, I think this is supposed to be for Cindy and David. But I think what happens is when you're watching the YouTube channel on TV and then I'm trying to do the comment, the TV goes to the next, and even if the phone looks like it's already gone, and then by the time I hit submit, it goes to the next video. I think that's what was happening there. I think I got that corrected, so I don't do that anymore because that's embarrassing when you comment about somebody else's video on another video. I think I did it to them, Rays on the Road. I think I did it to them twice.
I
was
remember
like,
you
I'm
saying
so
something about that.
sorry.
I
Yeah.
remember you saying something.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
I enjoy y'all's videos. So thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate that very much.
We just appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Have you too, Cindy?
What?
It's embarrassing. She's done that with the comments too.
Um,
It's embarrassing, really. I mean, but you know, oh well, it is what it is, right? Oh my goodness.
Well, I'll just one of the reasons why I appreciate y'all is that you take the time because you know how important it is to leave comments and likes and stuff like that, and y'all take the time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas there are a lot that will not do that. You know, even if they're good with you supporting them in that way, but they don't return the favor, and that may be a bad way of saying that, but
Yeah, but I think sometimes too they just get involved in watching the video and just don't.
it may be too. It may
Yeah.
be too.
Because likes help, and you don't know who's liking it, who's not, because it doesn't give you that information that I know of, that I've been able to find. So I think that could be part of it too.
Well, it may be, but I mean, that's just one thing that I noticed that you guys always interact, and
Yeah.
we just greatly
Yeah.
appreciate that.
We do. Very much.
Or I'm thinking that's a different video someone has commented on.
Yeah. I think I've done that too, and then catch myself and erase it and go back, and it's like, oh my gosh, what was I doing there? But yeah, I have to watch myself. I do. I have to be careful and make sure I'm getting it right, because there's no telling what I'm going to come up with or who's going to get a comment. There is someone takes the time to make a comment, I'm going to come back. We do our best, Cindy. That's why I haven't went through all your videos yet. And like I said, I want to make sure that I can comment, and I try to comment on everybody's that I watch, because you know we're in the same boat. We get it, and I don't know. I just like to talk. So if there's something on there I want to talk about, I'm just gonna put it on there. Ooh, that looks good. You know, just like the one video y'all had. It was last year sometime, and I forget where you guys were at, but there was a spider behind you, and I noticed that spider. I was watching y'all, and I made a comment about that. And I think that one of y'all came back on there and said something about you noticed it after the fact or something. But I'm sitting there watching the video, watching that spider. It was pretty funny. So how far are you guys from being home? I know you said you're traveling. That's under my eye. That's weird how we've got it on here on the computer and on the TV, and it's back. It's delayed.
It is delayed, but it looks like, okay, so the computer is ahead of the TV by like a split second too.
Yeah, that's weird.
So it's like boom, boom, boom.
That's weird. It throws me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking something to do with seafood. I wasn't sure.
Carla had her eyes on the
I
spot.
bet she did. That's all I kept seeing is that spider, and I thought that was kind of funny. So you never know what's behind you.
No, that's for sure.
And with like y'all had the photo bombers. We love photo bombers or YouTube vlogging. What do you call it? YouTube bombers or
Yes.
I don't know what you call them, but we love it when we're doing something. Somebody comes up and starts saying interacting or whatnot. I think it's pretty cool.
So y'all are in South Carolina now.
Okay. So a little ways to go.
Yeah.
About 50 miles from Charlotte. Well, so that puts them out a little bit.
So I want to head down to around Charleston.
Okay.
I want to do Charleston. I want to do like Savannah, Georgia. I just think that would be an awesome.
Savannah's the one I'd like to go to first, I think.
Yeah. Yep. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
But it's just you only have a certain amount of time, and Florida's just one of those places that we hit, so it's kind of hard to have time to go everywhere you want to go.
Yeah, because say he works in the mines and his hours are crazy, and they only give you what 14?
Yeah, I think 14
days a year. So we have to kind of split that up. And Florida is that's just our thing. We love the beach. We like to be beach bums. So we typically spend about 9 days when we go. So trying to break everything else up around kids and when he can get off and stuff like that, it's kind of hard. So usually if we do go somewhere, it's like a weekend trip, and we haven't been able to do that lately.
No.
Because you've been working most weekends too.
Yeah. So hopefully this fall we'll get back to be able to do a little bit of camping and stuff like that. So did you see Mitchell's ice cream?
No.
Mitchell's ice cream.
You will think it's funny.
Where was that at?
Quite a bit of time between vacations and holidays. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Charleston and Savannah are awesome.
I bet they are. Yeah, I definitely want to go to both, but I think I want to go to Savannah first. Which one did you like the best? And Mitchell's ice cream, where was that at? We'll have to look at that one. Is that in Florida or?
I don't know.
So y'all are going to put your first video up tomorrow. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to make sure. I've got kids tomorrow night. At least Ian. But that's all right. If I got Ian, he'll be asleep.
Yeah.
Some of the crazy experiences we have. Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. Have you ever been to Cleveland? I've been to Cincinnati.
Well, we went to Cincinnati, and then we went to. Where did we go to that concert at? Was it the concert, or we went to see the Wizard?
The Wizard.
Was that in Cincinnati? That was in Cincinnati.
So,
yeah.
The Wizard of Oz.
No, never been to Cleveland. I think Cleveland's a little bit further north.
The Tudor's Biscuits video. That's old. That's crazy at the end. Ooh, Tudor's Biscuit. That sounds pretty. That sounds interesting. So we'll have to watch that too.
All the stuff y'all do is interesting.
Yeah.
I love it.
I loved especially the one where David come crashing out of that shirt with his Superman on, and it wasn't it Dairy Queen? Is that right?
I believe it was.
Was it Dairy
I'm
Queen
pretty
that
certain
had
it
the
was Dairy
Superman
Queen.
thing? But yeah, I thought that was cool. I was like, "Do you see that, Charlie?" That was cool.
It's in Northern Ohio. Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to do. We've got. I want to go so much. I want to travel more. We just don't have the. I
Well,
don't know.
we're going to try to either hit Gatlinburg this fall or
Red River
Red River
Gorge.
Gorge, Eastern Kentucky, or the other side of Lexington.
I love Red River Gorge.
Yeah, it's
love
beautiful.
it. So.
But
we're
you guys,
going-
I guess where y'all are, that y'all see all the mountains and all that stuff too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a beautiful area.
We always have crazy things to happen. Hey, that's what makes it fun.
Yeah,
Crazy things happen and makes it fun.
unexpected stuff.
Yes.
Buttons were flying across Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet they were.
yeah,
That one would have been a funny one to be a part of. I'd have been laughing
yeah.
so hard. I get to laugh and sometimes it's crazy.
We're hoping one of these days we're gonna get to go and do Lambert's, where they throw the rolls.
Yeah, you've been wanting to do that.
I've been wanting to do that for a long
That's
time.
not that far of a drive for us. Is it?
Couple 2-3 hours.
Is it that far?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to drive that far just to eat, turn around, come home. But
Yeah. The only thing about Lambert's is you get so much food, and I eat so much, and then I feel miserable.
But it's so good.
It is good. Those black eyed peas are amazing.
Yeah.
It is fun when you're over here hollering for a roll and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be a good video too, I think. So.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Well, I think we figured this out.
I think so. I just got to figure out how to shrink it
Shrink it?
more to where it's just us. Like, get the camera more in front of us.
Yeah, it needs to be centered, I think.
Yeah, because it's like we're off to the side. Was your phone almost dead? Is that why it's on charge?
It was low.
Okay, because if it hadn't been on charge, we could have moved it over here. So I think
Yeah.
we need to move it over and get it more centered.
Yeah.
But I think we can. About what, 5.5 hours?
4.5 to 5.
Is that all? I was thinking between 5 hours.
I
isn't
don't
it?
think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
4.5 or 5, I guess.
I think it's right. Where's your phone? Let me see your phone real quick. Let me see here.
And they've got so many new restaurants opening over there. I just keep seeing all these ones pop up on here, you know, when you get the alerts. And it's so weird because I know it's like a big touristy place because everybody over there does the same restaurants basically about the same time. In fact, when that new, oh, I can't remember, it's like a cafe type of thing. Anywho, it seemed like because it was opening day and Faith Food and Fun was there, and then Yankees from the South was there opening day. Somebody else, it was like 3 or 4 different ones that said they were there opening day, but you didn't see any of them in the other videos. You know what I mean? So it was kind of weird, but it's funny how there's so many restaurants, so many YouTubers, and they all have so many views and so many followers in the same area. But it is a high traffic area. I get that because it's a touristy place. But my gosh, they have a lot of new restaurants coming up. I mean, every time you turn around, there's another one in our feed popping up that, you know,
It's growing
notices.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's so many of those I haven't watched. I mean, I haven't caught up on anything. It's like, oh my gosh, they're putting out content, Charlie, and we're just sitting here.
So we are 4 hours and 38 minutes away from Gatlinburg.
4 hours. Okay, so
Yeah.
you were right. You don't hear me say that much.
If we see someone we know, we put them in our video or something.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
We like to do that kind of stuff too. And just like we love putting like staff and servers and things like that. We just think that makes it gives it a little extra touch or what am I trying to say? What word?
I have no clue.
I don't either. It just went in and out of my head. I don't know. We just like to do that. We think it's fun. And sometimes you get some that are shy, but most of the time they're all about it.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
So, would you like to be on the video? Do you mind being on camera? No, not at all. That's what the little girl today says. She's like, no, not at all.
No, I don't mind.
But we always ask before we put anybody in the video. I asked a question. Do y'all ask permission to film, or do you just go in and start filming? Because sometimes, most of the time, we don't ask, but every now and then, today we did. We went in and asked first, but most of the time we don't. And then we got turned away by one.
Sure did.
Sure did. We paid for our buffets, and I went down to the other end looking around for seats, and he was filming up here at the front after we'd already paid. And then I come back and he's talking to the manager, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. No, it wasn't good. The manager said we couldn't record. And I asked, of course, we needed content. That's what we went for. So I'm like, well, then we just need to go somewhere else so we can get our content in. And he wouldn't even give us our money back. We didn't stay. We didn't eat. He gave us a card for 2 free meals. Not free because we paid for them. But yeah, would not let us film. And he said it was on the door. We looked on the door and we didn't see anything.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Even though we had already seen several videos on this exact same restaurant, not the same location, but this
same chain.
Yeah, same chain.
So that's why we went there, because people had been putting them out. So we thought, well, let's do this. And yeah, he wouldn't let us film.
Yeah, so they just crossed into North Carolina.
Awesome.
So how far are y'all from home then? So that we're about the same distance away from Gatlinburg. Yeah, if we head that way this fall, we'll definitely holler at y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be cool.
It will be cool.
Y'all just seem like real and cool people.
Real and cool.
Well, everybody actually pretty much does.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen anybody I wouldn't want to meet yet.
Yeah.
So, but I just think they're really cool.
Y'all are real and cool.
Yeah. And we are who we are, and I guess I should apologize up front. I don't know.
No.
We like to cut up and pick. That's just how we are. Some people, we don't get a lot of bad comments, but we've had a few people talk about how mean I am. Serious.
I know.
But I'm not.
I know, and I play it off pretty well too.
Yeah, you do. But they talk about how mean I am, and how somebody came and said we shouldn't be like that with each other. We should love each other, and we do. We just cut up. It's just off camera's even worse.
Yeah.
Like we cut up even more. That's just us.
Yeah, we just try to have a good time.
Yeah.
So the next time that we go live, we're going to announce it. So we'll send out a post, right? And then they do 3 to 5 days ahead or something like that.
And we can post it to our Facebook page as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got booted.
Yeah.
Oh. Got you. Yeah, you're probably gonna lose signal a lot going through the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Lost service.
Yeah.
And man, we were complimenting on y'all, and y'all missed every bit of it.
And talking about how silly we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes when you start crossing over into those mountains. Even us going back and forth to Madisonville today didn't have any service. I couldn't post anything or do anything.
Yeah. That's how. Yeah, I know the feeling. But anyway, I think we're gonna jump off of here.
Yeah.
Thank y'all again.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And y'all be careful driving, have fun. And when does Carly start back to school? I know our boys start on the 12th here. Well, main school, public schools go back on the 18th. But the kids are in private, so they go a little earlier.
Well, hopefully next time we'll be a little bit more prepared. So,
Yeah, hopefully we'll be more prepared.
yeah, we went live and she's like, "Are we live? Are we live already?" You know.
I thought we were just setting up. You didn't tell me where we're going live yet.
Well, it's because I didn't know for sure.
Because I wanted to make sure everything was situated, and we were situated, and then you're like, I'm like, I don't have my glasses, I don't have nothing.
So they go back the 7th.
On the 7th, ooh, okay. So it is time. What is today, the 2nd?
First or second, yeah.
I think it's the 2nd, isn't it?
Yep, it is the 2nd.
Wow, well, Carly, you have fun. I know you will. She's so pretty.
She does such a good job too on the video.
She does do a good job. She does a very good job. She's a pretty girl. And I know she's excited to have her braces off. And then Carter's just getting started on his journey. He was funny because I said, did it hurt? He says, well, yeah. And he said, they're still sore. He said, but I'm good.
They say it's gonna hurt every time he goes in to get them tightened up too.
Mm-hmm. And he just has 4 right now, so they still have to put more on.
Good.
He's just getting started.
See, one early Sunday morning we went live, and I was not presentable. Went through the phone today. That's what I need to do. I need to go live one morning while you just get.
No, you do not.
I think
Don't
that
give
would
him
be-
any ideas, Cindy.
That
Don't.
would be an excellent idea.
No, it would not. Oh, you're welcome, Carly. Yeah, don't give him any ideas because he will sure do it. Oh, wait till I catch you on the way out the door going to work with your socks up to your knees and your shorts and your flip-flops with socks. And I'll get you.
That's all right. Paybacks, baby, paybacks. I understand.
All right, you guys.
I don't.
In the live too. Oh no!
Do what?
I missed-
People came in the live.
Yep.
That would have been funny.
That would have been my luck.
Yeah.
I still don't know what I did with my other set of glasses. I pitched them somewhere. I don't know.
There's no telling. We got I've had to buy like 30 of them.
I'm not 30.
Several.
All right. Well, you ready to hop off?
Yeah, we need to hop off here.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us.
And y'all please be safe driving.
Yeah, be safe. And we can't wait to see your videos.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.
See y'all. So how do we now? No, we gotta end it.
I don't know how to end it.
I don't think we can do it on that. Can we do it on that?
I don't know. You got my phone?
Huh?
Oh, end it on your phone.
Yeah, I have to end it here.
Yeah. All right. Bye, y'all.